Hey everyone, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez, coming at you today with a Veve OMI update video. Guys, if you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I love you all. Everyone say, why do these things have to be announced at 3 in the morning? I don't know. They just are. We'll start off with the OMI real quick. We have OMI down about 6% on the day to 00060. The volume's actually over 500,000, so that's surprising considering typically when we're down this percent, it's usually just, I guess people, if you're down this much, then it's usually one way or the other. Obviously a little more sellers than buyers. Ran into I had a meeting today with someone, potential big OMI buyer, and basically what I'd said is, hey, look, you have peaks and valleys in collectibles, you have it in stock market, you have it in real estate, and you have it in crypto. And the last couple of years have been a big downturn for everyone, OMI included. But then I happened to mention a couple of things that we've accomplished recently, one of which being the announcement of Blackpink and the Blackpink collaboration. This person from Indian descent, I decided, like, hey, you know what you might resonate with? It's an article from the Indian Times. And Indian Times, well, they had mentioned Veve. And then yet another place had mentioned Veve called All K-Pop. India might be fairly close to Korea, at least closer than we are, but K-pop is really right smack dab in the middle. So All K-Pop is just one of the places that happen to cover, all things K-pop. They have over 6 million followers over on X. They have a ton of people reading their stuff, researching and enjoying. In fact, I even made a post about it on Facebook, which I wasn't supposed to mention until tomorrow, but it happened to come out early. But basically in the article, they say, to celebrate the launch of Blackpink's first digital collectibles, a special event will be held during Blackpink Week from May 22nd to May 26th. New registrants and collectors on Veve during this period will receive various benefits and gifts, including signed Blackpink albums. These are the type of things, whether you're a wrestler, poker player, shout out to Veve Magic for representing Veve, gold silver logo in that poker tournament before. Doesn't matter who you are. Everyone loves signatures. And Pokemon specifically, and in another video I'll go over all the stuff David's been teasing about Pokemon, but for right now, let's focus on the Blackpink. In a recent article from Biz Enter, so this is the third article in the first, in like 3 hours that we got going on, and saying, business stock YG Entertainment price rises slightly. And why? There's been a couple of reasons. Well, that had actually pumped last year after Blackpink had re-signed with them. But while the stock price of YG Entertainment has risen slightly, YG Entertainment is expanding Blackpink IP into the digital collectibles area. Even though we've known about this for a little while, I guess this Biz Enter hasn't registered that until today, saying as of 10:43 a.m. on 14 May, YG Entertainment is trading at 41,051, up 1.23% from the previous trading day. According to YG Entertainment, on this day, Blackpink plans to release its first digital collectible through Veve, the world's largest premium IP-based digital collectibles platform. It can be found in Veve's music IP category Veve Vibes from the 22nd to the 26th. And like the other article, it takes special care to mention free gifts and various benefits, including signed Blackpink albums, will be provided to those who newly sign up or purchase collectibles. So I guess you're in the running if you're a new sign up. Shout out to you. But you're also in the running if you have these collectibles. So I guess they're doing it a couple of different ways. If you're an OG and you have a bunch of MCP points that you could spend, you'll be able to get these. If you are not and you're just brand new, you might be able to get these in another way just for being a new sign-up. How you like them apples? Not only that, but Jisoo, who happens to have reached 500 million views on her song Flower the other day. She had released that last year, but she passed 500 million a couple days ago, who has 78 million followers over on the Instagram platform, had posted on her story to her 78 million followers, Blackpink, find out more on Veve Official. Just in the last few hours, Veve has gotten another couple thousand followers over on their Instagram, which is really exciting. But it seems to me that a lot of people are going on and getting into the spirit. Obviously, the members themselves. And I think I know why only one of the members of this glorious K-pop band had decided to do that. And I think it's because we just got the article, Blackpink's Jisoo Pink Venom series. For the new people, it says take a look and join the waitlist when it opens for your chance to collect what you love at veve.me/collectibles. The waitlist will open 12 hours before drop time. Normally it only opens about 30 minutes beforehand, but for you guys, we're giving you a full half a day. Friendly reminder to those new to Veve, MCP points are not required to secure a reservation to purchase on any of the waitlist drops, but some spots are allocated for MCP priority bidding. This is where a lot of people, if you don't happen to have a lot of MCP points, but you have some OMI in the app and thus have some bronze tickets, able to use those bronze tickets. And I know new people like, hey, what is this KYC they're asking me to do? You'll likely want to do that eventually, but you don't need to be KYC verified to participate in these drops. But being KYC does give users priority in securing a reservation. So the total number of reservations for a drop are equal to the total number of publicly available limited editions. So for, let's just say, the first appearance of her the common Jisoo, as 2890, which I would imagine Veve is keeping 90 as the first edition for public sales, number 41. So for those of you that are new here, Veve keeps the first 40. A lot of it is quality control. I think Jisoo will actually get number like 39 and number 40 just for her. And then you would have them collect random 50 others throughout they could be number 41, which it most likely won't be. It could be number 2890 or anywhere in between. But if we subtract 90, that's still $2,800 for her, at least for the common. Price is $40 for that. You're going to see much the same, and this has a very unique pose with her hand behind her back. It might hurt her shoulder, but for the first appearance of her uncommon, it is a 2390, which again, take away 90, that's 2300, which that is $45. So these are not blind boxes. And again, for the new people here, a blind box is, okay, there's the common, the uncommon, the rare, secret, or whatever, and it's pot luck. You go and you put in your $40 and then you get what you get. However, for these, it's just, you either, you're going to get the common, or you're going to get the uncommon, which is $45. And then for which is the rare, at 1850, which means that 1850 actually, only 50 editions will be held from this. You can actually get the first public sale of number 21, so you get a super low version. And this one, out of 1850, means 1800, and this is $50. The ultra rare is similar, has 1,140, but because Veve's only taking away 50, you actually have 1,090. So for this ultra rare, it is, well, it's ultra rare, especially compared to the other ones. I do think that kind of similar here, you have the rare at $50, hands over the face, and then when you have the ultra rare at $60, the hands are like, jazz hands. Anyway, I thought that was really cool, but that's not where it ends. Collect all 4 of these Jisoo digital collectibles and craft a limited edition Jisoo pink Venom card. These pink Venom cards, you have the front, says Jisoo on it, all sleek and black, and the little pink fangs up top. And then to the right of that, if you're not looking at this, is a pink on the back. It's mostly pink, has Jisoo in writing, and then it also has her signature, which from what I hear is worth quite a lot. But holders of this card will be able to participate into craft to purchase event. This craft to purchase event, and we'll get to that. Keep the card or use it to craft an ultra rare or secret rare Jisoo pink Venom statue for 20 gems. Now, well, Chavez, we already have an ultra rare, right? Yes, the ultra rare is this version that looks fairly similar to the others, but it is different, just her in a different pose. But there are going to be 2 others that you can craft. And I can't wait to get to this. But in case you're focused on the numbers, holders will only be able to craft 1 of these cards per set. But if you have 2 sets, you can get 2 cards. Crafting will close on 29 May 2025 at 8 a.m. Pacific time. That's 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, with remaining edition, or when remaining editions equal 0, because it could, people could go and craft these well before that time runs out, which they likely will. And for those cards, the edition number is 2390. I don't know how that's possible, because if you need a full set, and the full set is from 1090, I don't know how you're able to craft 2,390 of them when the ultra rare one that you need for this is 1090. But we'll get to that when the time comes. However, when you do get one, you have the option, and again, we'll go over this right now. The big reveal. Oh my God, it looks so cool. She's all out there in silver in a fabulous pink dress, short skirt, nightgown, big boots. As the article says, stunning pink and silver chrome, holders of the Jisoo Pink Venom card will be eligible to craft this one for 20 gems. And be advised though, there's only 850 of these. I'm sorry, 850. 850 would mean 800 and then half of one. We have, also that's not the only one. You have a secret rare. And this secret rare, 340 editions, but 40 of them will be kept back. So there's only going to be 300 of these. And this is chrome. I'm sorry, this is not chrome. It is gold and silver. Very similar to a gold and silver logo. Really interesting. I don't know what people are saying. Well, for the new people, yes, these are worth $20. And yes, there will be some people that'll craft it and sell it immediately. Well, if it's $20, what could it go for in the secondary? 30, 40? As many of you will most likely know, people go crazy for certain things, and especially a limited edition, one of 300 of these. I would say several hundred, if not a couple $1,000s. I would say $700, give or take, and that might be on the low end. For the high end, you might be looking at say $1,800 to $2,000. But again, that's just my opinion. I could be completely wrong with that. But for the veterans here, if you do have MCP points, it's a minimum of 10,000 points to bid for some of these drops, and only 25% of the reservations will be allocated for the waitlist. So if you're someone like me that has 1 million points, we're good. If you have 50,000 points, you might want to bid the whole thing. And if you do, maybe you go and you get it. But if you don't, well, your points won't be used, so that's fine. The new people here, it is going to be a race to see how many people can collect these as quickly as possible and then craft the cards as quickly as possible. Even though you don't need to. Why? Well, one, because these drop, the collectibles drop on 22 May, and then the cards, same thing, they're eligible to craft right away. But the other ones, the ultra rare and secret rare, chrome and pink and gold and silver, those don't drop on that date. Those drop on 29 May. So that's, but people are not going to listen. They will go and they will they'll craft a bunch of cards as soon as possible. You'll see what goes on the secondary market. But then, as soon as these are available, again, on 29 May, it's going to be wild. Also, if you just Google Blackpink, no mention of Veve, if you just Google Blackpink, and you go to the news tab, if you scroll down a couple bit, the 7th story mentions Veve, and that's how I got to all K-pop. Over the course of the next week and a half, you're going to have more articles come out. You'll likely have more members of the band going and posting it over on their socials. But speaking of Instagram, let's take a look at the top 10 most popular K-pop idols on Instagram. Number 10, you have IU. Number 9, you have Jackson from GOT7. Number 8, you have Onwoo from Astro. Number 5 through 7, you have Jimin, Suga, and RM from BTS, which obviously that's some of the other people we would like to get eventually. But 1 through 4, Lisa, Jennie, Jisoo, and Rose from Blackpink. They are literally the top 4. That is just, oh my god, that is absolutely wild. Remember in Lord of the Rings when Gandalf would say, "I'll come back to you at the turn of the tide"? Well, the tide is turning. Last week you had Bored Ape Yacht Club, which has over 1 million followers over on X. They held a space, Meet at the Clubhouse. This Meet at the Clubhouse space had 2,149 people tune in. Not bad. Maybe not a hugely high percentage for their followers, but, you know, a couple thousand people tune in. Again, not bad. Whereas Mr. MC1 had a space not even 1 week ago. And Mr. MC1 is not Veve. He's just one of the people that are kind of representing in the community. He happened to have a space that had 4,566 people tune in. So for this, something that is an unofficial Veve space had doubled the listeners, double the people tuning in, what people chose to use their time to listen in on something that they're super passionate about. It doubled the amount of listeners at Bored Ape Yacht Club. Again, history might not always repeat the exact same way, but damn it if it doesn't rhyme. I don't think in this bull run, there's going to be a profile picture narrative the way it blew up last time. Will PFPs do really well? Sure. Bored at Yacht Club will go up. I believe CryptoPunks will go up. I believe a lot of different things will go up. But I do believe that Veve will lead the way in digital collectibles. They're high end. They have the best licenses in the world, and they're only growing. And after you announce Blackpink, I mean, there's probably a whole bunch of other licensors that was like, okay, people that were kind of on the fence, and people are people. You have normal people in crypto that really don't buy things when they're boring. They only buy things when they're exciting and there's a bunch of green candles. In that same way, you have licensors, which again are just run by people, that, oh, all right, yeah, Veve, I hear what you're doing, digital collectibles, that's fine, and they don't really pay attention for some years. As soon as they announce a big partnership like Blackpink with YG Entertainment, suddenly everyone's knocking on. I mean, people are always knocking on Veve's door, but now so more than ever. Anyway, guys, that's it for me. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. I love you all. Catch you later. Bye, guys. Meow, 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 meow.